What's going on, everybody? Good morning. We have made it to the very end of the draft coverage here on Seahawks Brendan Nelson. We are right near the end of the individual prospect evaluations. So I wanted to take one video here today before we move on to the final few videos to talk about a couple of things and talk about what's going to happen on this channel for the remainder of the period of time between now and the draft. So, first of all, I made a playlist. I made this playlist like a week ago, and I've been adding videos to it as they've uploaded. But the playlist is now almost complete, and I just wanted to let people know that my 2024 NFL Draft Primer videos are now in a playlist on the channel. Right now, it's 121 videos. It's going to end up being, by the end of today, 125. And then tomorrow, I'm probably going to add a few more and make it 129. So when the primer videos are done, it'll be 129. Videos range from, I want to say, 9 to 15 minutes in length. So it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit of stuff. And obviously, these videos have a little bit of a shelf life where once the draft happens, there's not going to be that much interest in them for really just about anybody. Like, before the draft, we as football fans are interested in everything. But after the draft, we're really only interested in the players that our teams drafted. So if you would like to go through the entire 2024 NFL Draft Primer video series, it's now as easy as just clicking one button, opening up the playlist. It's chronological, I believe. I tried to keep it chronological in order of upload, so everything should be in order as it was recorded and as it was posted on the channel. So if maybe you've got a long car ride, maybe you've got a boring day at work, maybe you've got nothing going on a particular day and you just want to listen to draft coverage, if you do, you can pull up this playlist, just click play, and by the end of tomorrow it'll be 129 videos just talking about pretty much every player in the top 200 plus some guys even deeper than that on the aggregate big board. So just wanted to let people know that this playlist exists and contains almost everything now. All right, so that was one thing I wanted to say. I know some people will find it much easier to do this rather than clicking through and trying to find every single video I posted and trying to find them in the right order and trying to use the recommended. This way, everything's just nice and clean in order from the start to the very finishing tomorrow officially. So, that out of the way, I want to talk about what's going to happen on this channel for the next week and a half because the draft isn't here yet, and obviously we're just about done with the prospects. So we've left enough time to do cleanup. And the way this is going to work is today I'm going to finish up the corners. We're going to do, I think, 4 videos on corners to wrap up the guys who are really, really late in the big board aggregate. And then we are going to, tomorrow, the plan is, do the cleanup. Guys that I missed. Mostly it's going to be guys the Seahawks have met with, right? Like if we had a top 30 visit with a guy, if we met a guy outside the top 30 visit process, but it's known that there's some level of interest with the Seahawks and this player, and I just missed them because they're not that high on the big boards, I'll take a second pass, take a look, see if I can deduce anything interesting. So it's mostly going to be that. There are also going to be some guys that I just didn't pick up on that have now kind of become notable prospects. So there are always a few guys that slip through the cracks. Always going to be a couple of guys that you didn't really have on your radar for one reason or another, and it turns out you should have had them on your radar. So I'll be doing that. That should be done tomorrow. That'll be like another 4 videos. Just me picking through the guys that I didn't initially discuss. And after that, we're still going to have more than a week. And my plan is I'm going to make videos. It's going to be 2 a day, so probably one at 9, one at 12:30. And I'm going to post those up ranking the individual positions from my top guy to my big guy. So it'll basically be an individual by position big board. So, for instance, the first day, so it would be Tuesday, I would do quarterback, a big board, running back, big board. And then the next day, I would do receiver, big board, tight end, big board. So on, so on, so on, until we get to the end. And that, getting through all those positions and posting up those big boards, and it's not going to be new information, I know that. Like, it's going to be derived from these primer videos. I'm just going to put it all in a clean list. But some people process information better that way. So I don't see anything wrong with that. There's not going to be any new findings, but it's going to be kind of taking everything we've learned and putting it together in a list. So that will basically take us right up to the draft. And it's 2 videos a day, so there will be plenty of opportunities for discussing other things that happen between now in the draft, like if we finish up our top 30 visits, if there's some kind of a clue or indication from the team on what they might be prioritizing, if somebody leaks something interesting, there will obviously be time to get into that stuff as well. But that is basically the plan. We're going to rank things by position, and that's going to lead all the way up to that final day where there might be like a day or 2 left over. And I am going to have a final official big board, but that won't get a video because I don't think it would be a very good video to just sit here on camera and read off 250 or 300 names in order from 1 to 300. So I'm going to make my big board, and then I'm going to post it on Patreon, and I'm going to post it for the third tier, the tier 3 members on YouTube. So not that it'll contain anything that isn't already relatively evident based on my primer videos and my positional big board videos. But if anybody wants to just look at my big board straight up from 1 to, it'll be close to 300, then I'll be posting that document on Patreon and posting a link to it in YouTube's community tab for the tier 3 members. So if you process information better that way, that stuff will become available. And at that point, that should basically get us to the draft. So that's how we're going to fill the time between now and then, just kind of compile this all into easily digestible, easily understood data. Because, like, I put this together, this playlist, and I'm sure somebody out there, some people out there are going to appreciate this playlist. They're going to utilize it to watch through and listen through all my videos. Like I said, long car ride, long period of time with nothing to really take your focus, or maybe you want something on in the background when you're cleaning the house. I don't know. But whatever that may be, I'm sure some people are going to like this, but it's not for everybody. This is a lot of information. This is, even if you put it on slight fast forward, this is hours and hours and hours of talk about the draft when we're only going to end up with maybe 10 of these guys total when I'm talking about 300. So I'm going to put it all into more digestible chunks over the next several days once we finish this cleanup. So that's the plan. Just wanted to let you guys know what was up. So yeah, cornerback finishing today, tomorrow cleaning up on prospects I missed on my first pass, and then from then on there, we're just kind of building up to the draft. All right. See you guys later. Thank you. Go Hawks. Check out the playlist. Check out the videos that are going to be coming later. Check out the videos that are going to be coming for the rest of the period of time between now and the draft. See you guys later. Go Hawks. Thank you for watching. Just wanted to let everybody know what was going on.